Welcome to Kairos Classroom. Here we want to help you discover the world of the Bible through the original languages. Ryan and I get questions all the time from students who are thinking about signing up for Greek or Hebrew. So today we're going to run through some of those frequently asked questions. All right, Ryan, so I'm going to toss them over to you. How do I know if learning the biblical languages is for me?
This is my favorite question because if you're asking that question, I think the answer is probably yes. Just to tell you about our students, we have some students that are in full time vocational church ministry who are in seminary or planning to go to seminary, but most of our students are just people that love the Bible and want to be able to read and study it in a different way. Doctors, teachers, stay at home moms, retirees, just people that want to be able to read the Old and New Testament in their original languages. Those are our main people. So I'd say if you're interested in this, if you want to be able to read the New Testament or the Old Testament without a translation, then this is for you because we've seen all sorts of different kinds of people learn the languages and apply it to their own personal study.
I think that is really the key personally is just that intrinsic desire. Like if you want to do it, you will find a way. And we are here at Kairos to help you make that path as smooth as possible. So if you're thinking about it, sign up for one of our trial lessons and give us a chat, see if it will work for you. All right, so let's move on to that second question. All right, this is the one that I know most people really get stumped on. Is learning a biblical language difficult? How hard is it going to be?
Yeah, well, it's a new language, and that takes time and effort to wrap your head around and practice to master. But look, we are here to guide you through every step of the way. And I'd say whether you're somebody who finds kind of academic endeavors exciting, or whether you didn't really like school and you don't miss it. I'd say for both of those kinds of people, they have found learning Greek and Hebrew with us very, very exciting and very meaningful. So we're here to guide you through every step of the process. And yes, it's work, but it's fruitful work and it's beautiful work. And really, a year after you start, to be able to sit down with this text and read it on your own, it's remarkable.
Yeah, I think once you consider the amount of time, like less than a year in total learning, that's it. The reward pays off really quickly, even if there is that kind of learning curve, right? It's a curve, and we can't get around that. But we are here to help guide you through that process to make it as smooth as possible. All right. So our next question, Ryan. I know everybody's thinking this. How does a Kairos class work? How do I learn? What is it like?
Yeah, well, you'll be with a maximum of 5 other students. We keep our classes small because we want you to get to know your classmates, to get to know your teacher. All of our classes are live online. So there's a specific meeting time and you log in, you click on your link, and the meeting pops open and you walk through the concepts, you practice reading together. You ask questions, you push back. It's a conversation. We keep our classes small because we want it to be that way. So our classes are live, online, uh, dialogical, all the things that good learning should be.
Yeah, and one other thing that I know students want to know is it Zoom? Is it Teams? What's our platform? We tend to use Teams, and we
Mhm.
also will use like a tablet and OneNote, so you're seeing us draw, and it's interactive in that way too. It's not just presenting slides where we're able to respond in real time with things that we're writing and you're seeing. It's almost like we're standing in front of a whiteboard with you. It's live online at the same time every week. But what is the time commitment overall? How long is a class and how long am I expected to do homework?
Real easy here. Our classes meet for 90 minutes once a week. So you're thinking an hour and a half once a week. That's in class. And then we ask for that exact same amount of time outside of class. So you're thinking an hour and a half, 90 minutes outside of class. So that's a total of 3 hours a week. Only 3 hours a week that you're putting into this over the course of a year to walk through Greek 1, Greek 2, Greek 3, Greek 4, or Hebrew 1, Hebrew 2, Hebrew 3, Hebrew 4. So you're asking yourself, can I budget 3 hours a week? And yes, yes, you can.
But I know in other classes I've signed up for, I have tests or quizzes. Should I be expecting that too?
No, no quizzes, no tests. I mean, the beautiful thing about our format is that all of our students really want to be here. If you've decided this is something you want to do, I don't have to scare you into thinking this is important, right? all of our students are very self-motivated and excited about this. So no, we don't have to do that. We also don't call on students and put them on the spot and make them answer things in front of their classmates. I think we've all had enough horror stories from learning Greek and Hebrew in seminary contexts to where we are very happy not to put our students through that same ringer. Yes. So, of course, we're taking our class time very seriously, and our teachers are very well organized in the way they present information and use their time. But we don't think that students learn best when the pressure's on. We think students learn best when they're driven by this sense of curiosity and excitement and fun to discover these beautiful languages.
Yeah, and we also realize that you guys are adult learners. And so often you are better at evaluating where you have questions. So we kind of open that up and say, which example homework problems do you want to go over? And we use that as a time to work together through the places that, we as a class might be struggling. So instead of doing tests or quizzes, we spend a lot of time in review with kind of that adaptive feedback, that dialogical model that we talked about in class. Yeah, that seems pretty doable when you break it down just like that. All right, so I know that there are going to be some times that I can't show up live for a lesson. Time commitments, children might be sick, or I might have something happening at church. What happens if I miss a lesson?
We record all of our lessons. Now, we ask our students not to rely on that because we want you to be here. When you're here, your classmates benefit from the questions you ask and the ways that you participate in the discussion. When you're there, you get to ask questions and you get to enjoy the relational aspects of learning. But life happens, just like you said. We record all of our lessons, and you're able to rewatch any of the lessons at any time.
All right, that sounds great that I'm able to just watch a recording and catch up with class. So our next to last question, how much does it cost? What am I expected to pay? And is there a way that I might be able to get a discount? Because everybody's looking for a deal.
Yeah, of course they are. Well, bundling classes will save you hundreds of dollars. So if you're able to buy Greek 1 through 4, Hebrew 1 through 4, that will save you a lot of money. Our classes are $4.99 unless we have kind of a special discount going on. So $4.99 for Greek 1, and those classes last 9 weeks. They meet for 90 minutes a week, as we said. This is far cheaper than at a university or seminary type setting. We recognize that those things are expensive, and we want to make this easier. We want to make this more accessible for more people. So short answer is $4.99 for Greek 1 or Hebrew 1 for any of our individual classes.
Yeah. So $4.99 for one class, but like Ryan said, bundle and you get to save even more. So that's the best way to get that discount, is to sign up for all Greek or Hebrew or even parts of Greek or Hebrew at one time. All right, so the last and final question. I'm sold. I'm ready to do this. I'm a Bible nerd. I want to dig into the original languages in Greek and Hebrew. So now, how do I sign up?
Oh, it's so easy. On our website, you find a time that's offered that makes sense for you, and you click go. They're going to meet at the same time every week. For Greek 1 and Hebrew 1, we try to have at least 2, usually 3 options for each available. We try to make a morning option, an afternoon option, an evening option, throughout the week. So you just go and figure out which one works for your schedule, and you sign up. Again, knowing that if you miss a day or two, it's fine. We record. You go in and choose a time that works for you, and you sign up.
Awesome. Well, that's great. I'm excited. I'm ready to sign up. And it's not just because I'm partial. I'm also a student here at Kairos Classroom. I enjoy taking our classes as well. So feel free to join me or Ryan in class.